finally leaving the airport after landing like 2 hours ago, and they lost our baggage, so they said it's still in Kuala Lumpur, which is where our connecting flight is, so we won't get it until tomorrow. We arrived in Phuket last night, but unfortunately our luggage didn't, so we had to stop over in Kuala Lumpur, and they think that our luggage didn't make it onto the next plane. There was a bit of a delay with our plane coming from Vietnam, so we had to run through the airport, and we're lucky we made it on, but I guess our luggage didn't. So this morning we're gonna go over to the big shopping center here in Phuket called Jung Salon and hopefully buy some essentials, but fingers crossed the luggage should be here by 1 p.m. this afternoon, but then it still has to make its way to the hotel. So I hope it does get here. I have all my makeup, like all my clothes. Cesar only has what he's wearing right now, and it's so hot here in Thailand, so really hope that it arrives soon. Luckily I had some clothes in my carry-on, so I'm just wearing a denim skirt, some sandals, and this is a t-shirt I had when I was flying yesterday. We just got picked up from our room and we're gonna head over to the lobby to get the shuttle bus to the shopping center. We had a successful shopping trip. Cesar's already in his new outfit. We made it to happy hour at the pool and we got our cocktails. This is my outfit of the night for first night out in Phuket. I've just kept it super simple, and then I'm gonna pop on some sneakers. It's our first night out in Phuket and we're heading to Bangla Road. We started off with a drink and something quick to eat, and then heading out to a club and maybe another bar. It's so sunny today and it's day 2 here in Phuket. We're heading off to breakfast. We went out last night, so we had a bit of a late start this morning so we could have a bit of a sleep in, but can't wait to have the hotel buffet breakfast again. So we walked from our room and breakfast is just up there. I'm just doing my makeup for this evening. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple and glowy. I don't want it to feel too thick and heavy, especially because it's so hot out here. I know with the humidity, I'll probably just sweat most of it off, but I still want to look cute for the photos. So I'll probably do my tinted moisturizer. I love using this one from Bare Minerals. I normally am the color Desert, which is a 6.5, but because I know I was going to get really tanned on this trip, I got the 8.5, so I went up 2 colors, I believe, and I just mix these 2 together. Probably by the end I'll just be using the 8.5, but this is really good, like a nice sheer coverage, but it still gives you some color on your face. So right now I just have sunscreen and just my normal moisturizer, but I'm gonna mix in the 2 colors. So this is the Desert, which you can see is pretty dark. I feel like it matches like the really tan parts of my body pretty perfectly. And then this is the other color, the lighter one, and then I just mix these 2. We're gonna go watch a Muay Thai fight in Patong Beach, and then we'll probably head out to Bangla Road, which is like the main strip where all the bars and restaurants are, and a lot of like the craziness that happens around Phuket is kind of concentrated in that area, but it's really fun and lively, so we're gonna go hang out there after. I live by this eyebrow product from Benefit. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Gimme Brow, but it's just like a really small spoolie and it has color in it, but it keeps your eyebrows super fluffy as well while still looking full. Even if I don't fill in my eyebrows, like I usually go over with this because it adds some color and fullness while still looking super natural. I'm not going to do full coverage, but I'll just go under my eyes with a little bit of concealer and like around some of these problem areas. I think from the flying and just like eating different types of foods, my skin is breaking out a little bit, so I do have a pimple, but I feel like you can't really see it where it is. I've covered it up mostly, but I guess it always happens, especially when I'm flying on the plane. I feel like I always break out, so I make sure to pack pimple stickers with me because they are a godsend, especially when I'm traveling. We leave for Koh Samui, the island not far from like the main bit of Thailand, tomorrow, so have to pack up everything tomorrow morning. Our flight is in the afternoon, so we still get a little bit of time at the hotel, but I'm really excited. This is my maybe 3rd time in Phuket, so I have been here a few times, but it'll be my first time in Koh Samui, so I'm really excited. And I've heard like the beaches there are some of the most beautiful in Thailand. Okay, so it looks really dirty, but this is my all-time favorite blush. It's from Fenty, and I think the color is just so pretty, especially in summer. It looks like that sunburnt type of glow, and I'm pretty generous with it. Like I do it all over my cheeks and my nose, and then on this side it has more of a shimmery color, so I use that to highlight the tops of my cheeks, and then also on my nose a little bit. No, this is like an opposite way of doing things, but I always put bronzer on after my blush because I just feel like since I'm so generous with my blush, the bronzer sort of just helps it blend in more to my natural skin tone. So I put bronzer all over my face after my blush, and I've been doing that for such a long time now, and I just think especially when I'm tan, it just suits me the best. And I want to look super glowy, so I have this bronzing illuminating powder from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm gonna put that on like my brow bones and the tip of my nose. It's such a pretty gold color, and it's not overtly glittery, so it actually just gives you like a really nice glow in all the parts that you want. I obviously brought all of my favorite makeup products on this trip, and another one is Bad Gal Bang. It's my favorite mascara ever. I feel like I don't know why, but no other mascara makes my lashes look this long, and I kind of like a little bit of a clumpy look because I feel like I have a lot of lashes, but they're pretty thin. So as I apply the mascara, I sort of clump my lashes together, and then it makes them look even thicker without looking too over the top. So like, see already the difference between my natural lash and once I have the mascara on is insane. And then I'm someone that likes to wear mascara on my bottom lashes too, so I'm gonna do that. And then for my lips, I'm going to use MAC Chicory, kind of like a peachy brown. I'm gonna line my lips and then probably fill in most of my lips with this color as well. I really like it. I think it suits me, especially when I'm super tan like this, and then I'll just do a gloss over it. And then to set my look, I'm using another Benefit product. This is the Pore Professional spray. And I'm done. We're getting ready to check out today of our hotel in Phuket, and I just realized I never did a room tour, so I have to show you this room. It's so beautiful. We're staying on Patong Beach, and the resort is called Kalima Spa and Hotel, I think. But I'll write it down here and also mention it in the description for anyone interested to travel to Phuket. It's not the most central, but it's also not far at all. Like, we have a shuttle that will take us down to like the main area of Patong Beach. It takes like less than 10 minutes. So definitely recommend. It's such a beautiful hotel. So moving into the front entry, we have beautiful robes that they've given us. We had some sandals, a bag, a safety deposit box, and then just some storage down here. And then walking through, the first thing over here is the bathroom, which is super spacious and beautiful. We had this great bathtub. We have a mirror and sink, and for amenities, this is the type of hotel where they give you like all the toothbrush and like combs. So that's been really handy. Body lotion, which was actually so nice on the skin and smelled really good. And then you have the shower down there. And then here is the main room. TV. We have a huge bed, which was made up really beautifully, obviously, when we came in, and there were swans, which I took a video of when we first checked in the evening. And then we have like this little area here with the desk, mini bar, little fridge that we could use. And then out here, we were really lucky. We actually got upgraded. I think originally I had, how do I open this? Originally we had the ocean view, but we got upgraded, so our room is a little bit bigger, but we still have the beautiful ocean view here. And we had like a little table and chairs that we could sit on. It's our first full day in Koh Samui. We had breakfast this morning and we're just taking it easy, sitting by the pool. I have the beach in front of me, And then later we have a late lunch reservation at Salt Society, which is this really beautiful restaurant. I've seen it recommended like all over socials. Really excited for that, but we'll just see how the day goes. Just had lunch at Salt Society at Centara Resort. It's just about like 300 meters from where we're staying, but it's the one that I've heard a lot of good things about, and it was a really beautiful restaurant. It's just so hot to sit outside today. Really good food, and we're just gonna go back to the hotel and I think have a really chill evening. It's our last full day here in Koh Samui. Tomorrow we leave really early morning to catch our flight to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok we go to Tokyo. So we're just gonna chill around the hotel today, I think. Also, I've been loving all my little necklaces, the starfish chokers that I bought when I was in Chengdu. I got them from those Love Anchor markets, which I think everyone knows about, but there's so many choices, and I've been wearing these so much. And I think when I'm in Europe as well, like Euro summer in Ibiza and all my fun outfits, I'll definitely get a lot of wear out of them too. Let's go to the beach. I found these little coconut ice creams at the shopping center yesterday. So yummy. There's a mango one and just like a plain coconut. If you're in Thailand, definitely recommend to pick these up, and so cheap as well. Chopped off by the Grab, and now we're heading to the night markets. There's so many food and drink options here, and the street is probably like 10 minutes long, so don't get too excited right at the beginning because there's so many options down here.